Hello, English learners. Welcome back to English Pod. My name is Marco.
And I'm Erica.
And today with Erica, we're bringing you a great lesson about time.
You need more of it.
We need more time, right? So we're going to be teaching you how you can ask for more time.
If you're working on a project at work and you can't finish it on time, you have to ask your boss for more time.
Right. So today in our dialogue, Casey needs more time to put together a press kit.
What's a press kit?
Good question. A press kit is something the marketing department will put together. Basically pictures, logos, information about the company. So when a newspaper or a magazine wants to write an article about them, so they have something already prepared that they could give the newspaper or magazine.
Okay.
So let's listen to our dialogue for the first time. And as always, it's going to be at a normal speed, so it might be a little bit difficult to understand.
We'll come back in 1 minute and tell you about some of the key language.
So, Casey, how are things going with the photos for the press kit?
Yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. I might need to ask for an extension on that deadline.
You've had over a month to get this finalized. Why are things delayed?
Well, the thing is, we ran into a lot of problems.
I'm not looking for excuses here. I just want to get this finished on time.
I know, and I apologize for the delay, but some things were just beyond my control. I had trouble booking the photographer, and then Michael was sick for 3 weeks, so I couldn't include him in the photos. And the design team lost all the files, so I had to redo the pictures.
I'm not going to put this off any longer, Casey. I want those photos ASAP.
All right, so Casey is in trouble, I think.
Yeah, I think her boss is pretty upset.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look at some of the language that we saw in this dialogue in Language Takeaway.
Language takeaway.
First word today is deadline.
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 So, Erica, what's a deadline?
It is the last possible date to do something.
So, for example, when we were in school, our teacher would send us homework and say it was for Friday.
So the deadline was Friday.
Right? Or when you're at work, you have projects that you have to finish by a certain date. That's your deadline.
Exactly.
Okay, let's look at our next word. Extension.
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 So extension and deadline go together, right?
Exactly. If you can't reach your deadline or you can't make your deadline, you must ask for an extension.
An extension. So you ask for more time.
Yeah, an extension is moving the deadline in the future.
All right, interesting. Let's look at our next word. Ran into.
Ran into.
Ran into.
Ran into some problems.
So we ran into some problems in this dialogue. Let's listen to some more examples of run into so we can understand the meaning.
Example 1. We ran into a storm on our way home. Example 2.
If you're not careful now, you're going to run into a lot of problems later.
Example 3.
I ran into some trouble with my computer.
Okay, good example. So it's clear now, right?
Right. If you run into problems, you meet some problems.
Right. Many students say it in that way. I met some problems.
Yeah, but that's wrong.
Right. So you would say I ran into some problems.
Right. I met some problems is wrong.
Okay, don't say met some problems.
I ran into some problems.
I ran into. Okay. And our last word for language takeaway, delayed.
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 So when something is delayed, it's
Late.
late.
And the opposite is
On time.
yeah. So your flight was delayed.
Or your flight was on time.
The project was delayed.
Or your project was on time.
Clear.
All right. So now let's go back to the dialogue. Let's listen to it again.
And this time it will be a little bit slower so you can understand some of these phrases we just talked about.
So, Casey, how are things going with the photos for the press kit?
Yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. I might need to ask for an extension on that deadline.
You've had over a month to get this finalized. Why are things delayed?
Well, the thing is, we ran into a lot of problems.
I'm not looking for excuses here. I just want to get this finished on time.
I know, and I apologize for the delay. But some things were just beyond my control. I had trouble booking the photographer, and then Michael was sick for 3 weeks, so I couldn't include him in the photos. And the design team lost all the files, so I had to redo the pictures.
I'm not going to put this off any longer, Casey. I want those photos ASAP.
Okay, so there were some really useful phrases that we saw in this dialogue.
Yeah, some wonderful phrases that you can use when you want to ask for more time.
Okay, so let's look at these phrases in Fluency Builder.
Fluency Builder.
All right, what's our first phrase?
I've been meaning to talk to you.
I've been meaning to.
I've been meaning to.
Okay, we have some really great examples of how you can combine I've been meaning to with different verbs.
Yep, let's listen.
Example 1.
I'm sorry I haven't called you yet. I've been meaning to, but I've been busy.
Example 2. I've been meaning to tell you, but John quit yesterday. Example 3.
I've been meaning to see that film for a while.
I've been meaning to go to that restaurant, but I haven't had time.
So you've been wanting to for a long time.
Right. I've been thinking about it. I've
Yeah.
been planning to do it.
But you just haven't done it.
I haven't done it. Maybe
Yeah.
because I haven't had time or money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good phrase.
Our next phrase is beyond my control.
Beyond my control.
It's beyond my control.
So it means that I can't control it.
You can't do anything about it.
Can't do anything about it. The weather is beyond my control.
Right. Or relate with this project because Jane was sick for 1 month. It was beyond my control.
Okay. It wasn't your fault.
No.
Okay. And our last phrase for Fluency Builder, put this off.
Put this off.
Put this off.
Put this off.
So let's listen to some more examples of put this off before we explain the meaning.
Example 1.
I've been putting off this project for a week, and it's due tomorrow.
Example 2. Can we put off our meeting till next week? I'm too busy right now. Example 3.
I've been putting off my email all day, and now I have 50 messages to respond to.
So, Marco, when you put something off, you.
Leave it for later,
Okay.
right? So maybe I have to write a report today, but I'm going to put it off till tomorrow.
So you're going to do it tomorrow.
I'll do it tomorrow. Okay, so we've seen some really great words and some really good phrases. So now let's listen to our dialogue for the last time, and then we'll come back and talk some more.
So, Casey, how are things going with the photos for the press kit?
Yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. I might need to ask for an extension on that deadline.
You've had over a month to get this finalized. Why are things delayed?
Well, the thing is, we ran into a lot of problems.
I'm not looking for excuses here. I just want to get this finished on time.
I know, and I apologize for the delay. But some things were just beyond my control. I had trouble booking the photographer, and then Michael was sick for 3 weeks, so I couldn't include him in the photos. And the design team lost all the files, so I had to redo the pictures.
I'm not going to put this off any longer, Casey. I want those photos ASAP.
Well, Marco, do you think that Casey's reasons for being late are good?
I think so, because it wasn't really her fault, the whole situation with the photographer. And then one of her co-workers was sick for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It's not really her fault, right?
Right, but maybe the boss thinks that she's making excuses.
Yeah, maybe she's making excuses. That's really common. Like, for example, when we were kids, you would say, oh, my dog ate my homework.
Right, but that really happened to me once.
Your dog ate your homework?
My cat ate my homework.
Your cat ate your homework?
Yeah.
And what did your teacher say?
Well, actually, I was a really good student, so my teacher believed me.
Well, my teacher wouldn't have believed me.
Really?
No, she would have called my parents most likely.
Yeah. Well, my cat really did eat my homework, and I just left it on the table, and it chewed it all up.
That's weird. Why would your cat do that?
I don't know.
A lot of weird excuses out there.
Yeah.
I was abducted by aliens.
Uh-huh.
My mom accidentally mailed my homework to Africa.
Really?
Yeah, there was
This happened to you?
Creative writing.
Okay.
Creative excuses.
Well, I want to hear from our listeners. I want to know what excuses they've used for being late with something.
So send us your excuses, send us your comments and questions. Go to our website at englishpod.com, where Eric and I are always there to answer your questions.
That's right, Marco. And this is an elementary lesson, right?
Exactly.
But we also have intermediate and upper intermediate and advanced lessons for you more fluent English speakers.
Exactly.
The importance of time. Time is one of the most valuable things we have in life. It is something we all share equally. No matter if you are rich or poor, young or old, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. But how we use our time makes all the difference. Time is more precious than money, because money can be earned and spent again. But time, once gone, can never return. Why time is important? Time is the foundation of everything we do. It is like a silent clock, always moving forward, never stopping. It gives structure to our lives. Morning turns into afternoon, and afternoon turns into night. Each day is a chance to grow, to learn, and to achieve something new. When we understand the value of time, we realize that every moment counts. Wasting time means wasting opportunities. When you miss an opportunity, it might never come back. That is why it is important to be mindful of how we spend our time. Managing time. Managing time is a skill. It does not come naturally to everyone, but it can be learned with practice. Good time management helps us do more in less time, reduces stress, and allows us to enjoy life more fully. Here are some ways to manage time effectively. 1. Set goals. Knowing what you want to achieve is the first step. Goals give you direction. They help you focus on what is important. Make sure your goals are clear and specific. For example, instead of saying, "I want to learn English," say, "I want to learn 10 new English words every day." 2. Make a plan. Once you have a goal, create a plan. A plan is like a map. It shows you the steps you need to take to reach your goal. Write down your tasks and prioritize them. Start with the most important ones. 3. Avoid procrastination. Procrastination is the enemy of time. It means delaying what you need to do. Often, we delay tasks because they seem hard or boring. But the longer we wait, the harder they become. Start small if you need to, but start now. 4. Learn to say no. Sometimes we waste time because we say yes to everything. It is important to say no to things that are not important or that distract you from your goals. 5. Use tools. There are many tools to help manage time, like calendars, timers, and to-do lists. These tools keep you organized and remind you of what needs to be done. 6. Take breaks. Managing time does not mean working all the time. Breaks are important. They help you rest and recharge so you can work better. A good balance between work and rest is key. The power of small steps. Big achievements are made of small steps. For example, if you want to read a book, you can read just 1 page a day. In a year, you will have read 365 pages, which is a full book. Small, consistent actions over time lead to big results. Time and success. Many successful people say that time management is the secret to their success. They do not have more hours in a day than anyone else. The difference is how they use their hours. They plan their day, focus on what matters, and avoid distractions. Time and relationships. Time is not only about work and goals. It is also about the people in your life. Spending time with family and friends is important. It strengthens relationships and brings happiness. When you spend time with someone, you show them that they matter to you. Time and learning. Time is also important for learning. Whether it is learning a new skill, a language, or something about yourself, you need to invest time. Learning does not happen in a day. It is a process. The more time you give to learning, the better you become. Time and regret. Many people regret wasting time when it is too late. They wish they had used their time differently. To avoid regret, think about how you are spending your time today. Are you using it to move closer to your goals? Are you spending it with the people you care about? The gift of now. The present moment is all we truly have. The past is gone, and the future is not here yet. What you do now shapes your future. Use your time wisely today, and your future self will thank you. Final thoughts. Time is the most valuable resource we have. It is free, but it is priceless. We cannot own it, but we can use it. We cannot keep it, but we can spend it wisely. The way you use your time determines the quality of your life. Every second, minute, and hour is a chance to do something meaningful. Whether it is working towards your dreams, spending time with loved ones, or simply resting, make sure you are using your time in a way that matters to you. Time waits for no one, so make every moment count.
The English Pod Audio Review. Listen to the meaning, then say the vocabulary word. Group of photos, documents, articles, and information about a company given to reporters, newspapers, magazines, etc.
Press kit.
Intend. Plan to do something.
I've been meaning to.
Make a deadline longer. Extra time to do something.
Extension.
The date when something must be finished. Finish. Decide all the details.
Finalize.
Late.
Delay.
Meet or encounter.
Run into.
Not able to control something.
Beyond someone's control.
Plan to do something later.
Put something off.
Let's try that faster. Meet or encounter.
Run into.
Not able to control something.
Beyond someone's control.
Meet or encounter.
Run into.
Finish. Decide all the details.
Finalize.
Not able to control something.
Beyond someone's control.
Meet or encounter.
Run into.
Not able to control something.
Beyond someone's control.
Plan to do something later.
Put something off.
Meet or encounter.
Run into.
The date when something must be finished. Make a deadline longer. Extra time to do something.
Extension.
Plan to do something later.
Put something off.
Make a deadline longer. Extra time to do something.
Extension.
Group of photos, documents, articles, and information about a company given to reporters, newspapers, magazines, etc.
Press kit.
Not able to control something.
Beyond someone's control.
Make a deadline longer. Extra time to do something.
Extension.
Late.
Delay.
Plan to do something later.
Put something off.
The date when something must be finished. Now say the word and hear it in a sentence.
Press kit. Our company press kit includes a CD with the list of our products. I've been meaning to. I'm sorry I haven't called you yet. I've been meaning to, but I've been busy. Extension. This project is due on Thursday, but I'll ask for an extension and finish it on Monday. Beyond my control. There is nothing I can do about this weather. It's beyond my control. Put something off. You always put things off till the last minute. I've been meaning to. I'm sorry I haven't called you yet. I've been meaning to, but I've been busy. Extension. This project is due on Thursday, but I'll ask for an extension and finish it on Monday. Put something off. You always put things off till the last minute.